MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Colin McHugh will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa, shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Tonight for Boston, second baseman, number 15.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ball game.
In the second spot tonight, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. first chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Drew Pomeranz is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a gold glove, gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's gold glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
In there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Batting second, first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 2 for 9. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. Just a layoff when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Popped up. Pedroia is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third,
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Now in the box, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here it comes on 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch-out.
The 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Pomeranz sets. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball 1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 2 for 10. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Underhanded flip. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Batting 6. Designated hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Henley Ramirez.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. 7 hits in 17 at-bats. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. And now this is bobbled out in left center. And now this is bobbled in left. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. The 0-2 delivery. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Weakly hit towards first. Gonzalez is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting seventh, first baseman number 17, Sean Rodriguez.
Settling in now, Sean Rodriguez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Men on third with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Gaddis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alex Bregman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Amarantz gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Pablo Sandoval.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 0-1. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1-1.
Sliced down the left side, but foul. One and two. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. His 2nd home run of the series. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting 9th, catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Sent toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Ball one.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Softly hit here to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Ready with the 0-2. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Aoki ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
George Springer.
Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things: he either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Count is 1-2.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Those first two pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The next 3-2. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Astros are down quietly. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Xander Bogarts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Xander Bogarts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa is right there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
When you talk about fighting, he's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Standing in, Sean Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
A windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Evan Gattis now standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That's popped up out towards short right field. Waiting for it now is Pedroia, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. High in the air into shallow left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Pablo Sandoval.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki is under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Striding in, Blake Swihart. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
1-1, here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, he tried to double up on him. The first one, he swung through it, figuring, hey, I'll throw him another one till he hits it. Well, this time he hit it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 1-0. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Lays off 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Outside, 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave them loaded. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he takes ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 delivery. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 1-1 now to Beltran. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chasing after it is Bradley, but he's not going to get to it in time. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's George Springer. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back safely. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Pomerantz sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Altuve for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in once again, George Springer. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be fouled away.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
To first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
First baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Grounded to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Tony Sipp is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
Pablo Sandoval will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Pablo Sandoval.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He was strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a ball 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Dustin Pedroia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try it again from first. It swung on and missed the throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the box, Evan Gattis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throwing to second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Here's Mookie Betts. And this is going to be a foul ball.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Down and away, ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead the ball game, you feel good about yourself. And his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Back up the middle. Oh, what a play. The second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 2-1. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Josh Reddick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Josh Reddick.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bradley ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now they'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Digging in and looking for more, Nori Aoki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on 2nd and 3rd, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Hit out towards 2nd. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Here's George Springer. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here's the 1-0. Runners breaking for the plate. On the bunt attempt is the tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
First baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that's in there, 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Nope. Change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit toward the right side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning, and we are tied 2-2. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Tyler White has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as
number 13. Tyler White.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
For the Red Sox, center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Here's a ball popped up high in the air for the catcher Gaddis. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Now the 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Dustin Pedroia would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Dustin Pedroia. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 2-2. Ryan Morris enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Ryan Morris.
Christian Vasquez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Christian Vasquez.
Ready once again, Evan Gattis. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Astros. Catcher Evan Gattis.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Bogarts has it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He went down on strikes last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Third baseman, number 13.
Tyler White will bat next.
White.
First offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout? Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains 2-2. Chris Davinsky takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Fouled back. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. A 1-0 delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 1-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
White picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. For another shot now, Carlos Beltran. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Carlos Beltran.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. Now a bunt attempt here. Sandoval has it. Throw by Sandoval is in time. 1 away. Stepping into the box, George Springer. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. The 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Ball game. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Four to 2, the final score tonight. Houston earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.